Hi guys, it's Night Fear, and today I am going to show you what I'm planning on reading for May. I'm not sure how many of these books I will get read, but I just wanted to kind of let you know what I'm going to try to read. Some of these are, well, most of them are from last month that I didn't get read. So yeah. So we're going to start out with Untamed by A.G. Howard, and this is a novella set in the world of, let's see if I can, of the Splintered series, which is a retelling of Alice in Wonderland. So I've read all three of these, so now I want to get into those, and I have already started. I'm not that far in, so yeah. So that's the first one. Then I'm going to read The Dark Tide by Alicia Jasinska. And this one is this is one where somebody has to be sacrificed once a year, and she's gonna take her brother's place, and it's supposed to be queer. It's supposed to be really good, so yep, gonna try that one. And then this one, Lost in the Neverwoods by Aidan Thomas. This is a retelling of Peter Pan, and it sounds really good. I can't wait to read that one. Then we have The Sanatorium by Sarah Pierce. This one I've seen, some people have not really given it great ratings, so I'm hoping I like it. But this is where they are caught in the Swiss Alps. And, you know, that's kind of what I know. They're caught in this place and, you know, stuck, and things start to happen. Then we have The Project by Courtney Summers. This is about two sisters. One of them gets into a cult, and the other sister is trying to save that sister that's been in a cult. Then we have The Witch's Heart by Genevieve Gornichek. This one I have started. I haven't gotten that far into it. But this is more like Greek. Is it Greek? Greek. I think it's like Greek. But anyway, it's about a witch that she... no, not Greek. It's Norse. Duh. Odin. Ugh, I'm so stupid. But Odin, she's basically hiding from Odin, and she meets Loki, and they have kids, and she's trying to raise her kids, and she has the power to see the future, and so I think that has kind of... She's trying to figure out, I guess, how to protect her kids, and then still, you know... still trying to remake the future. See, yeah, it says here, it says she'll accept the fate that she's foreseen for her beloved family or rise to remake their future. So, you know, it's about what do you do? Then, those are all library books. Then I have some books that I want to read that are mine. I still haven't finished Islands of the Blue Dolphins by Scott Odell. I really need to finish that. I've started at the beginning of the year. I want to finish this series, which this is the last book I have. It's called Night of Cake and Puppets by Laini Taylor. This is a companion to the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, which I just finished. This is about two of the characters in that, in those novels. And I love it because it's like half the book is pink, like her, and then the other half is blue for him. So it's really cool. I really like this book, and I'm glad I found it at Ollie's, and really glad that I bought it, because it's really pretty. And I'm sure I'm going to like the story. I'm sorry about that. Just sit you up here. My thing is not wanting to cooperate. I didn't get The Savage Dawn finished by Melissa Gray, which is the third in the Girl at Midnight series. I don't know why. I kept getting books from the library, and then I had, if you've seen my wrap up, I had two books that were 700 pages, and so I did start it. I just didn't get that far into it, so I'm going to work on trying to get that one read. I still want to read Beneath the Haunting Sea by Joanna Ruth Meyer. This one is about a girl and her mother who gets sent onto an island, and then there's something calling her in the ocean. And as I said before, I'm thinking maybe mermaids, maybe? I don't know. Possibly. And then I decided, I saw this, and I just thought, well, you know, I've read the first one in the Sookie Stackhouse, so I might as well continue the series. I got this one used, that's why it's so beat up, but it's Living Dead in Dallas by Charlene Harris. Yeah, so this is the second in the Sookie Stackhouse books. The first one I read, I mean, they're really quick, just real short, you know, not under 300 pages that, you know, just if I'm in the mood. And then my books from my library, from the e-library, this one just came in. It's The Lost Village by Camilla Sten. This one is about I think she's a documentary filmmaker or whatever, and she is interested in this lost village that her grandparents or great-grandparents or something, they disappeared. The only two people that were found was a woman that was stoned to death and a baby. And so her and her friends go to check out the mystery, and things start happening. And then this one, The Missing of Claire de Lune. This is book 2 in the Mirror Visitor Quartet. The first one was The Promise of something. But it was blue. It looked like this, and it had like the little island. But this is the one where the girl goes, they have like different little islands that they live on, because the earth is kind of I don't know, they're all separated out into islands, and she goes, and this is the second book in that, so I'm really excited, and I actually have the audio for it on Scribd, so that's cool. I'm so excited to have this book. This is The Crown of Gilded Bones by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the third one in the Blood and Ash series. And the only reason I haven't read it yet is because I have some other ones that I want to read that are due before this one. And yeah, okay. Then we have Namesake by Adrienne Young, which is the second book in the Fable series. I think it's only going to be duology. But this one is about a young girl named Fable who is... Her father leaves her on an island to kind of fend for herself, and then she's kind of getting her... kind of revenge on him a little bit. But anyway, so things take a dark turn for her, and so this is the second book. It's good so far. I'm listening to the audiobook. Then we have House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland. This is about 3 sisters that they go missing. I think it's for a month, if I remember right. And then they come back, and then weird things, they start changing and stuff, and weird things start happening. So it sounds like a really creepy, good book, so I can't wait for that one. This is my nonfiction for the month. It's called Between Two Kingdoms by Suluka Jaoud. But this is about a woman who, in her early 20s, finds out she has cancer. And it's her story of her surviving cancer and then going to meet some people that have written to her during her journey. So it's like Between Two Kingdoms is like between life and death kind of thing. Sounds really interesting and really powerful. This is Twilight of the Gods by Scott Oden. This was the something Ravens. I can't remember what the first one's called. But this is the second book. It was really good. It's another Norse mythology, but it's kind of heavy Norse mythology. Then I have Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas. So this is the second Aidan Thomas book I want to try to read this month. And this one is about Brujo, that his friend dies, and he tries to bring him back, and he ends up bringing back somebody else, I think, if I remember right, and then things happened. Clara and the Sun by Kazu Ishiguro. This one's supposed to be a real powerful book. This is about Clara, who is an AI. She's an artificial friend. And she is in a shop, and she wants to be bought. And so it's kind of like her, told from her perspective. So it's like her experiencing human life as a artificial intelligence kind of thing. Sounds really interesting. And then this one's We Are Not Free by Tracy Chee. This one happens during World War II here in the United States. where they have the camps, the Japanese camps, and this is about, I think it's 14 teenagers, and how they handle the repercussions of that. Still working on The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. Still having issues with trying to get into it. I know once I get into it, I'll be fine, but it just hasn't been calling to me, so still working on that one, though. I'm not giving up. The Shade of the Moon by Susan Beth Pfeffer. This is the fourth series in the fourth book in the Last Survivors series. Totally forgot about this book, to be honest. I've read the other three, loved them. It's about when an asteroid hits the moon and puts the moon out of orbit, and so it messes up the tides and stuff, and so it's kind of a survival story. And this one's kind of weird because it's like, oh, you wonder, could that really happen? That's one of those kind of books. This one is by Charlie Higson. It's called The Enemy. This one is about a plague that kills everybody 16 and older, or turns them into like zombie type creatures. So it's just kids. I have started this one. This one's good so far. I really like my zombie books, and I haven't read a good one, and somebody was recommending this, and I was like, oh, that sounds good, so I added it. Oh, excuse me. And then the last one I have so far, of course, I have a bunch of them that are, on hold, so I never know what else is going to come in, but I need to finish Winter Keep by Kristen Kishore. I had read it, started a couple months ago, and I've been on hold for it all this time, and it finally came in, so I'm down to 6 days on this one. So this one I have to read like soon in the next week, but I think I'm like 100 pages in or 150 pages in, something like that. But it's a big book. I think it's, if I remember, I think it's like 400 and something or 500 and something. It's a bigger book. So, but it's okay. I'm definitely gonna try to get this one read. So, but anyway, that's what I want to read. I know I'm not going to get all these books read, but I really want to try because I'm really excited about a lot of these. So anyway, guys, let me know if you've read any of these. Let me know if there's any that I should like prioritize. I mean, obviously, like, I definitely want to make sure I finish Winter Keep and The Crown of Gilded Bones, because I've waited a while, and this one I'm just addicted to. I love Jennifer L. Armentrout. She's just amazing. There's some other ones like The Project that I've heard that I thought I would like. I mean, I want to read all of these, but there's just certain ones that I really want to get to. Some of them, if I don't get to them, I'll try again later. So, but let me know if there's any ones you want me to prioritize. If you're reading any of these this month, let me know. Maybe we could buddy read them together. Please remember to always be kind to one another, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.